A while ago, I saw a movie. Disney had made a live action remake of Cinderella, starring Lily James. And towards the end, almost at the very end of the movie, she's making her way from her attic room where she's been locked in down to see the prince who has searched the whole kingdom for her. And she looks in the mirror and the narrator says, "The greatest risk we'll ever take is letting someone see us as we really are." And it struck me so strongly when I was watching that movie of how true that was. That a lot of times we put up shields and we put up fronts so that we look like we're okay, when in reality things are falling apart inside. And I think one of the reasons that I'm drawn to the Psalms a lot is because it's so real. There's every human emotion through the Psalms. There's great joy and there's depths of despair. There's quietness and there's thankfulness and gratefulness that you see throughout them. I mean, just listen to some of these verses. Psalm 13 says, "How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I take counsel in my soul and have sorrow in my heart all the day? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me?" And then flip it around and you get comfort. Psalm 91 says, "He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust." And then turn it around again. In Psalm 130, it says, "Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. O Lord, hear my voice. Let your ears be attentive to the voice of my pleas for mercy." Or then thankfulness for God in Psalm 100. "Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come into his presence with singing. Know that the Lord, he is God. It is he who made us, and we are his. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture." And I think one of the other reasons that I'm just drawn to realness is because that's the way Jesus was. I mean, if you think about how he was in the temple when he saw them selling doves and making money in the temple courts, he flipped over the tables. He had such righteous anger. And then on the flip side of it, he had such anguish when he cried drops of blood in the Garden of Gethsemane. I mean, he showed realness in every part of his life. He wasn't trying to put on a good front and show everybody that things were perfect. He was showing us how we could walk real life with him, how we could walk real life with the Father, how we could show emotion and show that we're human and yet still be able to bring hope to people, because Jesus is the one that brings that hope. He's the one that came and he died for us. He gave his life so that you and I could live a real life, not a life where we have to pretend who we are. Not a life where we have to try and make things look pretty so that people will be attracted to Jesus. No, a real life where we say, "I am just like you." The difference is that my hope is centered in Jesus, that my hope is centered in a future eternity with God. My hope isn't centered in my circumstances getting better, or in life being perfect, or in having every physical need met. My hope is found only in Jesus. So I want to encourage us today to take a risk. The risk is to let people see you as you truly are. Let them walk this path with you, showing them how you find hope in Jesus. And because of that hope, it allows you to walk this life in a different way than the people around you do. And come and join us Sunday morning as we start the series in the Psalms. I'm excited to walk through all the different emotions that we're going to feel this summer together and sing about the goodness of God and see how Jesus can bring hope to people.